This is one of the biggest opportunities I have ever seen when it comes to pugging and playing Counter-Strike for money. And the great thing is that it is open to everybody. But first, let me give you a message from the sponsor of today's video.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
Alright, so Faceit just announced that for Season 2 of their pugging system, they are going to be having a $100,000 leaderboard. Now, this is absolutely insane, and the great thing about this is that it's not hidden behind the walls of FPL. You know, FPL is obviously great for giving players money, but it's obviously gate kept, and you have to get invited to get there, right? No longer is that a thing. Now, anybody can win their share of this $100,000, and that to me is wonderful. Season 2 is going to be from February 16th to June 30th, and like I said, it's going to be a 100 grand, 3 FPL invites from each of these regions. And let's go ahead and look at what the article has to say here. With Season 2 starting, all eyes are on Donk. If you didn't know, Donk was the winner of the last season in EU, so that means if he won this season, he'd be walking away with so much money, right? And I'm not talking about a little money. We'll get into the prize breakdown in a second. It is crazy. But as we can see here, the rankings will feature the prize pool, like I said, to the top 10 players with the highest elo. There's no strings attached. Literally just pug and play the game as much as you can. If you're in the top 10, you are going to get this money, and it's like I said, it's not a small amount of money. For EU, $50,000 is up for grabs, NA $40,000, and if you're from South America, $10,000. And you know, it's actually really cool because the #1 spot, if we look at the prize breakdown right here, for EU is 25 grand plus FPL. North America, 20 grand plus FPL. And it drops off quite substantially, but still it's so good. $8,000 for second place, 4K for third place. It's just nuts. Like, this is some life-changing money for first place, and you know, even second place and third place. And these are the type of changes I love to see. Now you might be saying, Kojo, how do I even do this? I'm not good at the game. Guys, literally go to my channel and watch my tips and tricks that you can find on here, and you're gonna get so much better. Like, obviously, I don't know if you're gonna be in top 10 of Faceit, but with changes like this, it literally pays to play Faceit now. It pays to play the game. And if you're not trying to take advantage of this, I think that you're just trolling yourself, right? Don't be playing Premier, don't be playing matchmaking. Literally play Faceit, where you can have a goal to work towards, and there's lots of incentive to play, right? Because you have that money to play for. But obviously, if you're not going to be in the top 10, that's going to be nothing. But you can also play these missions if you grind, right? You can get some skins, some Faceit points. That, look, I already got 2 of the Faceit points that you can redeem in the shop. This is not an ad for Faceit at all, right? I have played in the competitive scene for years now, and I'm just letting you know how important it is to play Faceit, right? It is so important to play Faceit and to grind the leaderboards, right? And the article pretty much just says that with this addition, these changes, FPL proving grounds are going away. For those of you that don't know, last season the top 125 players got invited to a event where they can try to prove their worth and make it to FPL. They're getting rid of that now. So now if you're in the top 25, sorry, get Deca. You got to work harder and, you know, make it up to the top here. And, you know, sorry, Kojimo, who's 64th right now this season, you got to work harder and get up top 10. So I'm going to be grinding as hard as I can to try to get up there. I want to see you guys grind as well, because literally this is some life-changing money. I know a lot of you are on that Faceit grind. A lot of you ask me if it's worth it or not. It 100% is. And this is just a great change that I love to see from Faceit. I really love to see changes like this. I think it's very good. But I would recommend also, the reason pugging is so good is because if you're pugging and climbing these leaderboards, one, you're improving your game skills. You're getting better at the game. Make sure you learn all the lineups, learn how to play teams. The great thing though about grinding these leaderboards and making it up towards the top, people start to be like, dang, who is this guy? You know, who is this guy? Like, why who is he? Like, who is Brett, right? Who's Brett? Obviously Brett's an ECL player, he's already established. But if they see you on the leaderboard, they're be looking at you, right? Their eyes are going to be drawn to you, and they're going to really be like, man, maybe we should try this guy out. Maybe I should add him on Faceit and see who he is. The strategy though, guys, if you want to know, is to add players that are kind of undervalued in elo. So if there's an advanced player that has like that's Faceit level 9, add the advanced player that's Faceit level 9. Don't necessarily try to play with the best players possible if you want to get on the top 10 leaderboard, because your elo is going to be so inflated that it might actually be hard. Find players that are undervalued no matter what level you're at, but not too undervalued where Faceit thinks that you're just like smurfing with them and they only give you 1 elo per game. Find the healthy balance where you can still play with them, but Faceit doesn't punish you for it, and that's how you're going to grind to the top. So I'll give you guys a strategy. If you have any comments below, maybe we can theory craft on the way to get top 10. All I know is that I'm going to be streaming every single weekday and some of the weekends on twitch.tv/KojimOCS. So I don't want you guys to miss out on that. It's going to be some fun games, some awful games. You'll see me rage. You'll see me cry. You'll see me happy. You'll see Oni Pixel rating me like he rated me 2 days ago. Insanity. But I don't want you guys to miss out. So really go check my Twitch channel out, and I'll see you live. Give you some coaching tips. Also, I do provide coaching services now. I will link it in the description of this video. If you want to get coached by me, I have that below, and I've already had 10 people sign up, so there's lots of interest. So don't lose out, don't miss out on your spot. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You're all amazing. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.